Hey daddy,
You fight with nobody.
this a dollar beat. This a dollar beat.
BoxingWords.com.
You won the bet with
Hey
nobody.
daddy,
BoxingWords.com.
this a dollar beat.
You never gonna get the fight, man. You're a horrible fighter.
Hey daddy,
You fight with nobody.
this a dollar beat.
I know that. Oh, look this guy. There's a plan to
BoxingWords.com.
go for the belt, and I'm coming, man. I'm coming, my friend. Get the fuck out of here, man. Please get the fuck out of here, man.
BoxingWords.com.
Because I'm gonna fuck you out right now, motherfucker.
BoxingWords.com.
Duotron activated.
Good morning, TBV. Yeah, I'm not giving you the Vietnam status good morning, but here we are. Good morning. Thanks for tuning in. 9 a.m. Eastern Time, 6 a.m. Pacific. Shout out to the UK and all the other territories around the world tuning in. And shout out to everybody that's tuning in on the live chat. Let's take it from the top. I figured I'd talk about Canelo this morning and AJ, you know, and maybe a Kambosos poll that I'm seeing now on Twitter. But thanks for tuning in. This is Alex Doomsday Linus. That's right, the Doomatron is activated. He has the keys to the kingdom. So we'll kick off with, you know, what the title says, right? And will Canelo Alvarez, you know, Canelo Alvarez will conquer 175-pound division. And, you know, it's funny to me, as you can see, the thumbnail. Let me just raise my hand here. There we go. This one right here. For those that are not able to see visual and just audio, I have a thumbnail of Canelo. This is a picture from the Dazn Instagram, and it has a quote from Eddie Hearn, and the quote is, I think he should fight Dimitri Bivol. Of course, he's talking about Canelo Alvarez. And he continues to say, then Joe Smith Jr., then Artur Beterbiev. That is unbelievable history to be undisputed at 168, then undisputed at 175. You go down as one of the greatest fighters of all time. Wow. We were speaking about this the other day, and we were wondering if, you know, an option or a smart option on the road to fighting a heavyweight or cruiserweight, that is, in Macau, would it be the smart thing to do to fight his way up? You know, obviously Macau has some business to take care of with Miss Cheney. Hope I'm not murdering that last name, but why not? It sounds incredible. I don't know how far up the ladder of legends does this catapult Canelo Alvarez if he manages to do this. Good morning, Dr. Mofongo, Jesse, Chick Ciccarelli. Good morning, guys. Appreciate you jumping on. It's the crew. It's the morning crew. Hope you've activated your morning proper, and you're on your way to work or maybe back from work, you know. I remember those night shifts, the few. The proud, the night shifters. Yeah, so get ready. We're starting up the program with Canelo Alvarez conquering the 175-pound division. And it's something that we got to really think about because he's already fought at that division. And he was able to take out, you know, Mr. Sergey Kovalev. And I, for one, you know, think that, you know, at this point, Canelo Alvarez can pretty much do whatever he wants. You know, sometimes risks that he takes might seem absurd, but he manages to conquer and conquer again. He is the conqueror. And you know, Dimitri Bivol is one of those 175 pounders that kind of sticks out in a lot of boxing hardcore's minds. It seems to be the narrative that, you know, a Dimitri Bivol can possibly upset the Canelo Alvarez train, per se. I don't know. I don't know if Dimitri Bivol packs that type of punch, and honestly, I don't know if he would you know, do any better than a Kovalev, you know. But that's my opinion. Obviously, you guys know the Dumatron is big on Canelo Alvarez, but I mean, a lot of us are, right? A lot of us understand the position that Canelo Alvarez is in. You know, he's the guy. A muscle up guy. I have no idea. He said this guy boring as fuck. I have no idea who you talking about, champ. Canelo Alvarez, Dimitri Bivol. You know, I don't know who you're talking about. I think Doomsday did a hostile takeover of TBV. Eric, man, you know I'm on here, champ. I didn't do a hostile takeover. I'd actually would like to have you know, the calls coming in more so I could debate y'all and get at your man's muscle up guy. You know what I'm saying? But I can't. So, you know, I'm sticking here Dolo, Solo, Manolo. We're gonna try to get some of the Skype callers on this morning, of course. So if you do want to call in on Skype, you go ahead and put into the Skype Alex Linus, and you can call in, and I'll be taking calls in that way. So if you want to come on, I got you. You know, just make sure you dial Alex Linus on Skype. Let me just pull it out. Matter of fact, I'll probably I'll probably copy and paste the Skype number onto the chat. Just give me a second, and we'll handle that. Suavemente, the earth. All right, so let's continue talking about Canelo Alvarez conquering the 175-pound division. I really don't know what you might think of him going through that, you know, pretty much like a three-headed Hydra monster. You know, I break down shit with the Hydra monster parable, but, you know, you got Dimitri, Joe Smith, and Archer Beterbiev. Those are three tough, durable guys. It's not an easy road, and it's going to take a bit of time. And I don't know if he gets to fight all those three and then fight a Makabu. I mean, you know, Eddie Reynoso, you know, was down in Mexico already asking for the Makabu fight. So I don't know if they would wait that much longer. I mean, you're talking about at least 2 more years before he sees a Makabu if he decides to fight these three guys. Now, if he fights all three of them within the same year, that's another story, obviously. But I don't know. I don't know if it goes down like that. Oh, champ, somebody's calling in. Who's calling in on the Skype? It looks like it's J Mac. I gotta put the mute on him. All right. So. Good morning. I hope the sound didn't go bad right now. Do me keeping this this band going. Yo, Eric, shout out to you. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of this call for now, just to make sure that you know. Okay, you got the TBV podcast. All right, boom. We'll go ahead and put that on ice right now. Emerald House. Yeah, I got you. Zip. Yeah, I got you. Don't even worry about it. Right after the show, I'll be talking to you. Shout out to Zip, Emerald House, on the live chat. She put together a recap for the Border Wars. It was official. So, yeah, I'll be getting up with you most definitely. Let's keep it going, right? You got Joe Smith Jr. is the most beatable. Okay, yeah, I mean, he hits very hard. I don't know about he can't box. I think he's shown us a little bit of boxing prowess, right? And in this last fight versus Maxim Vlasov. I mean, obviously he knocked out L.A. Dier Alvarez. I mean, he's known for his knockouts, man. Maxim was a surprise. Nobody really thought that he would go those rounds, but yeah, he's probably the out of those three, probably the one that you could say falls. Yo, Majid, yeah, man, the skip is out of commission right now, not available, so I'll definitely keep you guys posted. Yeah, man, that's all I can say right now. Most likely, I'll have a few more days to figure out what's going on, but yeah, he lost the fight versus Vlasov. Yeah, that was yeah, they could have swung both ways, man. But I get you, Brandon. You might have thought that would have been the right decision, but the record stands. He's actually going to be fighting Callum Smith on January 15th, and I mean, excuse me, Callum Johnson. I'm sorry, from the United Kingdom. So shout out to the UK. You got yourself a fight with a real one. Callum Johnson, Joe Smith Jr., January 15th. They'll be fighting over there at the Turner Stone Resort and Casino. And it's for the WBO, World Light Heavyweight title. So let's go, champ. And again, you know, you throw in Dimitri Bivol, Arthur Beterbiev, those three into the mix. It's a tough route. It's a tough route, man. And honestly, you know, Dimitri Bivol, like I said, as the narrative goes right now, Dimitri Bivol is the guy that can upset. I mean, stylistically, what are we looking at here? You know, Dimitri Bivol moves a little bit more than Arthur Beterbiev. Beterbiev sometimes looks a little bit, not going to say robotic, but damn, I can't even say simple, man, because this guy's really knocking guys out. You know, he's putting a beating on guys. But he just doesn't seem as slick. And I don't know. I think Canelo will present some real problems to Arthur Beterbiev. But with Dimitri Bivol, you know, the way Dimitri Bivol moves, he's really, really light on his feet. He can punch. I don't know if he punches harder than the Beterbiev, but, you know, the guy got a punch. And I think that if any of these guys can upset a Canelo, it would probably be a Dimitri. Dimitri's, you know, like I said, he's light on his feet. He throws combinations. But it would be tough to get a decision on Canelo. You know how that goes. Alex El Duro, champ. Man, I'm hoping as soon as possible, brother. You know me, man. I'll be over here with the skipperoni. Yeah, so I don't know exactly, champ. I'll probably make an announcement in a couple of days or maybe tomorrow, just to get an idea, let you guys know exactly what's going on. Again, champies, you know, didn't know that this was in program, so I'm literally just trying to keep the boat flowing, like they say, and hoping for the best. So the skip is available as soon as possible. Cheap. All right, so let's keep it going, man. Arthur Beterbiev, Joe Smith Jr., Dimitri Bivol, Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn says this would be the way. That's a lot of fights, though. That's 3-4 fights. In that, you know, including the cruiserweight. That's a tough task, man. That's a tough task. Joe Smith Jr., I mean, he can knock out a lot of guys. You know, thing is with Canelo, he's not going head up with these guys. He's too slick for that. He's going to be able to, you know, just kind of slip in. Look, he's always slipping in his way into a massive punch. This is what Canelo does. You know, he doesn't stand in there with you and trade and, you know, sit there and take punishment. He slicks his way in, bobbing and weaving. And then he lands a hard punch, and then, you know, he starts to land them consistently. He's able to take you out. He's able to take you out in the later rounds because of this. You know, he stays very disciplined, and yeah, man, this would be a legendary move. But I don't know. I don't know if he can really tango at 175 with these guys. I mean, comparatively to Kovalev, I don't think. I mean, Kovalev had the right hand. I got to give him the power. He was knocking guys out. But I don't know if I could give him power over a guy like Arthur, Joe Smith, and even Dimitri, man. These guys hit really hard. I think Kovalev falls short. I don't think he punches as hard as these guys. These guys are more dangerous. And, it's a risk. If Canelo loses to one of these guys, forget about it. I could imagine how they would crash down on Canelo if he loses to a Joe Smith Jr. And it's risky. It's 100. These guys are naturally 175 pounds. They walk around heavy, and they're tall. So, either Eddie Hearn's capping, putting this grandeur task out there for the public to see, or something that he's really kind of fishing for, trying to get a response and see if Canelo's interested in it, right? But the size disadvantage is there, and he's only fought Kovalev, so I mean, it's not like we got too many guys to compare him, and some will say that Kovalev wasn't the best Kovalev. Some will say that Kovalev was, drinking some vodka, maybe hanging out. I don't know. Can you give him enough credit to put him in there with the likes of these top 175 pounders? They're currently dominating, I mean, Joe Smith, again, is one of the guys in that three that you might could get away with, something not being as top notch, not even top notch, but not the record not being an unbeaten record. Let's go to the super chats, man. I think we got some super chats, and who started up the super on the super this morning? And Julio Guzman. I'd like to see Canelo versus Ramirez at 175. Yeah, we want to see a Mexico versus Mexico, man. And I think as of late, too, Canelo kind of says he doesn't mind. But how big is Zurdo? Zurdo's pretty big, 175 pounds. But I don't know if the thing is with Canelo, he's trying to create big fights. I think outside now of I guess outside of I'm not saying outside of Mexico, right? But like even outside of the States. I think like fighting a guy like Archer Betterbeef would probably interest him more, because Canelo does want that international exposure. He's interested in fighting in other countries. He's interested in being known in other countries. So, fighting an Archer Betterbeef or a Dimitri Bivol would give him that type of exposure that he's looking for. But it's really a matter of what the payday is, right? Canelo makes big fights, but also he wants to get that payday himself. And there's a lot of I guess there would be a lot of more attention internationally, I guess, in Russia and Eastern Europe with a guy like Artur Beterbiev and Dimitri Bivol. Let's go to the super chat real quick. Gil Lopez says, "What's good, Dumitron? How was your Christmas? Saludos." Gil, ya sabes, man. My Christmas was good. Nothing crazy. Got them homemade tamales from Mom's house. So it was good, man. I enjoyed it. Spent it with some family. And it's been a busy last month for me. So it was a humble Christmas. Didn't have too much time to do too much, but I got to spend it with family. That's most important. So yeah, we're here. Canelo Alvarez conquering the 175-pound division before he hits that cruiserweight. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to say on the chat. We will be taking in some Skype calls. If you want to go ahead and call me on the Skype, you go ahead and look for Alex Lainez. That's AlexLainez. And check me out when I go to the callers, and I could bring you in, and you could say your piece. I know Brandon wanted to try some new things. Shout out to our producer. I don't know if we'll have this in beta You know, the skip's not here, so we're going wild now and shit. So he had an idea that we can go ahead and maybe activate the call out. And, you know, that's a time whenever you feel like there was a caller that might have, you know, not agree with you, but not, you know, maybe you have an issue with what he said, or you want to go ahead and debate. So we'll activate the call out, but we'll wait for Brandon, the producer, to hit me up on that and see how that's gonna work if we're able to do it today. Let's see. Let's go to the Skype real quick to see if anybody's activated. Whoa. Alex Vega. Chill champ. All right, we got Alex Vega. Alex, give me 2 seconds. As soon as I activate the call, I'll bring you in. We're just gonna go over some more topics. We'll probably go to the calls in like 20-30 minutes. But peace to you, AI man. That smells like OTR. Nah, man, he ain't retired, man. He just right now he's out of commish. Yeah, Jerry E. No, Canelo's fighting at 175 before Cruiser. No, that's not the case. It's Eddie Hearn, man. Eddie Hearn believes that that would be like the ultimate legend move for Canelo Alvarez to go ahead and, you know, fight Dimitri, Joe Smith, you know, then the monster Archer Beterbiev, and then, you know, he would make an unbelievable, quote, history to be undisputed at 168 and then undisputed at 175. So, you know, it's a tall task. Canelo's been good at conquering these tall tasks. So, I mean, Eddie Hearn's not out of his mind for saying something like this. It would be legendary, but it nonetheless carries risks. And but you just never know with a Canelo Alvarez. This guy's he's been surprising us time and time again. Let's see if we got any more super chatties. Guess might have missed nothing. Okay, we're good. We're up to speed. Now I don't want to switch it just yet, but you know, besides, you know, Canelo Alvarez conquering the 175-pound division, I got wind of Kambosos, George Kambosos Jr. right now. He's standing at the top, and he's got a pole. The man's got a pole, so let's take a look at that, right? George Kambosos right now has a poll going on, right? Says Lomachenko, Haney, Garcia, question mark. Who's next? I want them all. Who do the great fans want to see me defend my crown against in 2022? And he has Haney, Lomachenko, Tank, and Garcia. Who y'all got? Who are you going to put at the top of the list? Funny, he has Haney at the top. Maybe he's hinting at something, right? Maybe this is the order in which he really, really would pick. And maybe he's hinting at Haney might be that option. I mean, he has him at the top. And honestly, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and say I actually picked Haney, you know, as his next fight. So, interesting enough, he has him at the top. And last I checked, you know, he had Haney at actually, well, the poll was being run on Twitter, and Haney was winning that poll. Haney had 35.9. Well, let me refresh, right? Things might have changed. I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, shout out to Brandon. Cheap. Yeah, it's still the same thing. George Kambosos Jr. has Haney at the top right now on the poll, and it's the poll that's winning 35.9%. Oh, matter of fact, whoa, look at this guy. Looks like Lomachenko's winning now. It's 40% for Lomachenko. So it looks like Lomachenko, man. A lot of people want Lomachenko to see Kambosos Jr. But it's between Haney and Lomachenko right now. I mean, who do you guys want to see? I really think Haney. I'm not gonna say that he deserves it more than anybody else, but he's been doing his thing. I think that it's time for him to get his shot. You know, them belts traveled. They traveled right now. He thought it was Lopez, and boom, Kambosos Jr. But he's got to be willing to travel, because from what I'm hearing, you know, they want that fight in Australia, and if you're not willing to travel, I don't know if that fight's for you. Yeah, I don't know if that fight's for you. Lomachenko, we spoke about this yesterday. You know, he's willing. Lomachenko's willing to travel anywhere for those belts, and Haney has to be willing to travel himself. Now, obviously, you know, there's bigger fights that can be made here in the States, in Las Vegas especially, but we do not know how much bigger it could possibly be in Australia. I mean, it's a definitely a money decision. And Lomachenko's there, man. I mean, the poll ain't lying. Obviously, the poll is subjective a little bit, right? You know, it's in accordance with whoever's following George Kambosos and whoever's following him, I guess. I don't know. But Lomachenko's winning. He's at 40%. Haney's at 35.9%. And Tank is trailing at 17.2%. And Garcia at 6.9%. So Ryan is definitely at the bottom. Crazy because a little while ago everybody would have been chasing to fight a Ryan Garcia. Funny how time off, you know, has that effect on you. A little while ago, you know, people would have been chasing to get a fight with Ryan Garcia, champion or not. You wanted that attention, and right now we got Garcia at the bottom here, and even Tank. You would think that you know, you would have had Tank ahead of Lomachenko. Tank presents, I think, a bigger payday. Right.
Payday. You want payday. I know that.
Yeah, I know that. But I think that they just, you know, the Lomachenko fight seems to be in people's mind. I mean, Lomachenko has been handling his handle. He put away Richard Kami. Well, he almost put him away, right? He should have never been showboating. But he definitely outclassed Richard Comey, put him down a couple times. I think that Lomachenko's been really, really effective and dominant. Nakatani, you know, he took Nakatani out pretty good. I would say Lomachenko's looking more dominant, right? Lomachenko might just be looking a little more dominant than those other options, and maybe the people are noticing this. Tank didn't look dominating his last performance. Haney, I'm not gonna say he dominated, but I'm gonna say that he outboxed the shit out of him. I guess you could dominate somebody by outboxing them. You don't have to be necessarily the attacking, you know, fighter all the time. But just dominance is dominance, you know, and aggression. So Lomachenko's been showing that. I can't argue too much about why Lomachenko is winning that poll, because he's been doing his thing. A bidding war, huh? Mary Ross says, the poll like here in this channel, we know who are the favorite fights, so people don't mean nothing. I don't know, man. A poll is a poll. Yeah, he fought the. You're saying who the hell are they? But Richard Comey has always presented a tough fight. Nakatani, you know, he gave Lopez problems, and again, Nakatani's durable, man. You know, again, you guys are you're saying who is that guy, but you know, like, he doesn't have to be a belt holder, you know, for him to be a tough competitor. So I don't get that. I don't really get where you get lost with that. You know, these guys are durable guys that present real problems in the ring, and Loma took care of them, and he's moving forward. Listen, the Lopez fight was a good fight. Lopez, I think, had the right game plan for that fight. There's even stories about Loma not being full 100%. Shoulder, something might have been messed up. But, he doesn't promote that too much. And that's what I like about Loma. He's not out there promoting that. He's just coming back, trying to get the get back. And, I can't argue too much for it. I want to see Haney, of course. I want the young fighter who's been, staying disciplined and getting those dubs to get that shot. But, it's tough to see that what's happening in the future with that. I think I'll move forward from Cambosos and see if anybody wants to come on. Start throwing a couple of calls in the mix right now. Let me see. Who is available? Okay. Let's see if anybody's a Big Fish Vega. TBV podcast. Okay. All right. Somebody, if you want to call in, Alex Lainez is AlexLainez. I'll bring you on. Let's go, champ. Let's see. Let's call. This is how we doing it right now, champs. Ain't no way around it. Call me. Okay, notification sent. All right. So notification has been sent to the group. Anybody that wants to jump on, let me know, and I'll bring you back on. In the meantime, let's move forward on the next topic, right? You got your man's Kambosos that did the poll. Now we're going to Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua versus Oleksander Usyk. Set to happen, I believe, in April. And we got some footage. Obviously, I don't have it clipped up right now. And ever since the skip's been gone, everybody else, except for maybe one or two, are still around. But yeah, if you could, I guess if anybody has that clip, you can send it to me. But Anthony Joshua has been seen, training with I think Chill Wilson is the name of the coach. His name is Anthony Chill Wilson, and I guess you could see it on Instagram. He's been training. Getting to see Anthony Joshua move around, different combinations. All right, so I think we got some callers. Let's see who's available right now. I'm gonna go ahead. Who's this? DS. Champ Davidian. What up, champ? I'm gonna have to bring you on. Hold up. All right. Okay. I don't know if you're coming. All right. Well, Davidian ain't trying to come on, but you on audio, champ. Well, Davidian dipped off. Big Fish Vega. I don't know if Davidian's still on. You're muted.
Yo, what's going on? I'm just listening.
All right. Davidian, what up, champ? Good morning.
What's going on? Good morning.
You already know, man. We talking Canelo Alvarez conquering the 175-pound division. Can he do it? Is it legendary?
I mean, yeah, he could do it. We just got to wait and see. Is he still gonna fight Makabu or whatever?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Eddie Hearn, says that he would like to see Canelo Alvarez, fight Dimitri Bivol, Joe Smith Jr., and Artur
I
Beterbiev.
would love to see that. Because I'm sick of seeing Bivol fight and wherever the hell he be fighting at. I saw his last fight. He beat the guy up, but it was kind of boring. Him versus Canelo would be pretty exciting. It would be his biggest challenge to date. So, Canelo is not an easy fight for nobody. So, I don't know. We got to wait and see. I would love to see that fight, though.
What does he have any issues with any of these three, or does he blast through them? You think that he really could? I mean, there's real risk here.
So you talking about Dimitri, Makabu, and who else?
Well, I'm talking about just the 175ers. Dimitri, Joe Smith, and Archer Beterbiev. It's easier said than done, or does
I feel like they all be like tough fights, though. It's not like he going. I don't know if he blasts through anybody. I don't know. I feel like he'll have a little bit of trouble, but once he figures them out, it is Canelo. But I do like Dimitri Bivol, though. It's just, the whole Corona thing, and, because for a minute he was, like, really, like, fighting, like the Barreras and everybody knocking people out. But he kind of, I would love to see him get that Canelo fight. It'd be perfect.
All right.
He can really box. He's a smart fighter. He can punch.
All right, listen, I'm a Canelo guy, so I'm gonna tell you that he could beat up Thanos with the gauntlet and everything. So yeah, I got him. I got him the same way. Also, it was morning's topic was Anthony Joshua versus Oleksander Usyk. What do you think about him training? With some of the American trainers. He was on IG.
Really?
Training with Anthony Chill Wilson, and I don't know.
mean, that's good. I mean, hopefully he can. I like AJ. It's just hopefully you bring more dog to him like he used to have. He's not. I don't know. Ever since he lost to Andy, to me he's kind of like different to me. I don't know. Physically he looks good and everything, but I feel like it's like a mental thing with him. But I don't know.
Call him mental.
But he could do it. He could do it. He's a big guy.
And Cambosos.
But Usyk's sweet though. Usyk nice too. So.
Yeah, I mean, does he come back with the same game plan? I mean, I don't think so. I think we're gonna see a different fight.
Nah, he definitely gonna have to switch it up if he gonna beat Usyk. Nah.
And,
but Usyk is pretty sweet too. So you see what he did at cruiserweight. I would actually like to see Canelo and Usyk, but I know that sounds crazy, but.
All right, so the last topic, Haney versus Kambosos, Lomachenko versus Kambosos, Tank versus Kambosos, or Garcia. That's the poll that George Ferocious Kambosos Jr. has on a Twitter. Who do you got on that poll? Haney, Lomachenko, Tank, or Garcia? Who would you like to see him fight next?
Devin Haney. I feel like Devin Haney should get his shot. I feel like it would be a good fight, I mean, Haney would have to travel, but I would love to see it. He said he'd go to Jupiter to fight, so I want to see my man Haney get his chance to shine and possibly take those belts over. I like Cambosos too. He was pretty cool in the Joe Rogan podcast, but who knows? I don't know. Loma, the White Wolf is lurking.
The White Wolf.
Yeah, the White Wolf, he out. You know what they do when they get to the top of the mountain? They start howling and shit. So, he wants them belts too. It's very interesting. I don't know.
All right,
but I want my man Devin Haney to get his shot.
Get his shot. I got you, man. Listen, I'm rooting for Devin Haney too. I mean, I know the the poll that he got ain't the end all be all of the story, but it's between Lomachenko and Haney right now. Davidian, thanks for stopping by and
Thank you.
giving us your 2 cents on the matter, Champy. Let's go on to the next one right now.
bless.
Let's see if anybody else is on. Let's go, Champy. Let me see now. Boom. All right, we took that one out. That was Davidian. Everybody tuning in right now. This is the morning show here on the Boxing Boys. It's TBV in your cup. Oh, man. So let's see if we have anybody on the chat. right now, chiming in. Shout out to Intrigue. Gwenda, Rue, what up, champ? Mary, what up? Everybody wants Haney, man. Haney. That's right. Keep shouting it out, man. Cambosos is obviously seeking to ask the fans, the boxing fans, what they want. And go hit up that poll on Twitter. Make sure you let him know who you want him to fight next. And if it's Haney, go put your vote in. If it's Lomachenko, go ahead, put your vote in the tank, whatever. But go let the man know that you're interested in seeing him fight whoever you feel is the best bet. You know, the best bet, the best fight. Want the best fight and the best. Boxing, the Doom's Body Bag Nest and Takeover Show. Boxing, no, man. No toe tagging right now. Jesus. Marioski. I don't know, man. Marioski has not hit me up. Might have to hit him up. Hope he's okay. Excuse me. I'm the only one right now. I guess it's just, it's happening that way, champ. Call me the skip. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and see if we can get into another caller, champ. Loma will run the division. Brandon Lands, best dad. JT Mac 504. Cheep. Shout out to JT. All right. Let's go to the TBV podcast group. See who's on there. Looks like nobody on here. Yeah, I might have to keep it going on the Dolo Solo Manolo. Call me the Cholo. Okay, bam. What else can we talk about? We didn't cover Anthony Joshua, Oleksander Usyk as much as I wanted to, so let's keep going on that topic. Let's go, champ. Again, you got Anthony Joshua, Oleksander Usyk happening in April. Anthony Joshua, it's the second time he's going to be coming into a fight, trying to get his, get his belts back. I think it makes for a crazy story. Anthony Joshua at least can say, 3-time champion. He gets his belt back, right? Is that how it works? Yeah. So, Anthony Joshua, I think, is highly motivated coming into this fight. Oleksander Usyk, of course, slick boxer, man. A lot of people feel like Oleksander Usyk won in such a fashion that Anthony Joshua shouldn't have even took the fight. There's even been talks about stepping aside, and letting Usyk fight Tyson Fury. I don't know how much truth there is to that, and if that would work out that way. But it's crazy, right? Because Anthony Joshua was supposed to demolish, at least in the heavyweights perspective, in everybody's mind, he was supposed to be the guy that, kind of told Oleksander Usyk, hey, you're in the wrong weight division, but turned out the other way. And it's going down in April. Date, I don't know exactly if the date is already, as far as like the actual date is set, but they are talking about a date in April. And let's see if we get any quotes off some of these articles in anticipation with these two on a rematch. See if anybody's here. Okay, and a lot of people think Usyk still doesn't belong. Okay, help me see then. All right. Hearn insists. Okay, boom. Obviously not much other than we got to get together and decide a date, Eddie Hearn told IFL TV, said on try and schedule the rematch. April is realistic for that fight and where it's going to be. AJ is the type that fights twice a year, and sometimes we feel like it would be nice to fight 3 times a year. We've had offers from around the world, but I think the UK will stage that fight. So okay, oh look at this guy. This might be going down in the UK. I mean, it makes sense. It's not like I expected it for it to be here in the States. Majiz said, "What up with your right negotiation?" I think that the negotiation is kind of in a jam because of purses, numbers on the purse. I think they're asking for the split, and the split. The split's not looking good for White, and White wants a certain split. So I think that's where the halt is with that. But let me just continue. Hearn insists proper discussions will get underway now, as he said AJ isn't the type of fighter to step into the ring just once a year like he did in 2021. He added, "We have to sit down with Usyk's manager, Alex Krasniuk, and we'll get Christmas out of the way, and we'll start moving forward with that, because it's time to start planning for that." Obviously, there would be a couple of discussions about step-asides and those kinds of fights. Look at that. Step-asides. That's a clue, champ. Might imagine it doesn't happen. Yeah. Imagine it don't happen. Obviously, there was a couple of discussions about step-asides and those kinds of fights, so we'll have to see. But that looks very unlikely now, because obviously of the Dillian White situation, which AJ is pleased about. Wow. AJ is pleased about the Dillian White situation. Obviously, it works out in his favor. Marcus Wicker, what's the deal with Ness? My man on around the world business trip or what? We've been around the world, yeah. Even play, yeah, hate it. I don't know, and I don't know why. Yo, champion, I'll make an announcement later on today or early morning tomorrow. All right, so we get the full gist of what the around the world trip is happening right now. But yeah, now listen, man. I know the Skipperoni is not like him not to be around. So again, champies, later on tonight, or if not in the morning, I'll make a full blown announcement on the timeline, and we'll make the adjustments. In the meantime, cheap. Okay, so he didn't want to have those conversations unless I presented them to him. So if that's not the case, he moves forward with what he wants, which is the Alexander Usyk rematch. That was Eddie Hearn. Usyk already proved from his time with Cruiserweight he doesn't care about fight location. He probably wants it to take place where it makes the most money. Yeah, it makes a lot of money, man. Makes a lot of money in the UK. It makes the most sense, obviously. And, definitely got no problem with that. Anthony Joshua Usyk. I think I got my chips on AJ this time around. I think that he handles business. He takes care of business. He's out there seeking new tools, man. That's basically it. He's seeking out new information. When you're in boxing, man, you don't stop learning. There's so many combinations. There's so many things that you can do. So many styles that you can practice and use in the ring. And I think Anthony Joshua did a great thing by kind of going outside of his comfort zone and seeking new ways to improve his craft, because you got to ask yourself sometimes as a fighter, have I hit a stone wall? Have I stopped learning? And sometimes it's not even like it's your camp's fault. You guys been doing something for a long time. It's been working. If it's not broken, why fix it? But he's had some hard moments, and he's lost, and he is I believe a better fighter because of it. It pushes you to learn, pushes you to push yourself more. And seeing him go outside of his comfort zone and trying new things, and I think that you could teach somebody new things with the right type of training, a lot of muscle memory training that he can be doing in order to kind of integrate it into his natural abilities. So it's definitely a good look for Anthony Joshua. Now Alexander Usyk, I don't know what to tell you, because he's already doing the right thing. He was able to outbox Anthony Joshua, which I thought wasn't going to be a real big task. I kind of, already had it in me to believe that Usyk was the better boxer. I just didn't think that Anthony Joshua would try to outbox the boxer. Yeah, that was crazy for him to try that. But nonetheless, he didn't lose bad. He got caught with a couple of them left hands, absolutely. But he didn't lose bad. And I think that now with these adjustments, he can be victorious. He can get his belts back, and it's important that he gets his belts back. You know, it would I don't know how many would feel like they would want to see a fight with Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury if he were to lose to Usyk. I don't know. Brandon, what up, champ? Flips the producer's chair. Andrew Gray, yo, what's good with Ness? Champ. Yeah, champion. I'll be letting you guys know early morning, I think, more likely, on how much longer the Skipperoni won't be around and the Dumatron will be alone over here as we figure things out, obviously. The callers is the main thing that's, that I'm trying to get to bring on. But we're figuring things out as we go. So I hope that answers your question, Andrew Gray. Let's go, champion. And we'll keep talking about, Alexander Usyk versus Anthony Joshua. Going back to Dillian Whyte, though. Yeah, Dillian Whyte's in that negotiation jam right now with Tyson, so we don't know exactly what's going to happen or how that's going to pan out. Let's see if we can get maybe another caller on here. Let's go to the TBV Chip podcast. Let's see who we got on here. It says this group is too large. You can ring participants individually. All right. Let's see who's on here. All right. Again, trying to figure this out. Looks like we got nobody. All right. We got Intrigue. Maybe I'll bring on Intrigue. Let me see if Intrigue is available. Intrigue. Champ. I'm gonna bring you on. All right. Looks like Intrigue is not available. Call him. I'm not available. It's all good though, champ. I'm about to hit a Big Pescao. All right. Well, nobody's available right now. So again, Dolo, Solo, Cholo. Yeah. We ain't in Florida, so we a Cholo. We ain't Scarface, no Manolo right now. All right. Let's go. I guess we could probably talk about some of the things that we've been talking about. Fighter of the year. We got knockout of the year, upset of the year. We've had so many things happening in the last quarter too that it's crazy the amount of things that we could talk about. But I've seen a lot of polls. With the best of the best of 2021. So if anybody on the chat in particular, we could talk about pound. You know what? Let's talk about pound for pound, women's boxing. I didn't talk about that in the whole 2021 scope of boxing. A lot of things happened in boxing, period. But let's talk about the pound for pound in women's boxing, right? Let's see where you rank your best women fighters. And it was a particular one list that I saw on Twitter that was kind of interesting to me. Maybe I'll read it to you guys, or maybe I could probably screen share it right now. Yeah, maybe I could do that. Let's see if I'm good at this, right? I'm gonna have to put the soundboardy away and see if I can bring it on. All right, let's see. Bam. Okay. All right, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Let's go back to regular mode. Yeah. I just tried to do something and didn't work out for me. But let me try this again, because I want you guys to see this pound for pound list. Hold on. All right. I think now I can probably do it. Okay. All right. Let's make this huge. All right, so you see you got Katie Taylor right here as number 1, and Savannah Marshall at number 2, Cecilia Brækhus at number 3. Amanda Serrano at number 4. So I don't know if that helped out or if I was able to do the screen sharing here. But let's see if anybody was able to see that. All right. So yeah, that's the list right there. Shout out to boxing. He said me and Ness can't wait for Ortiz versus Martin. Oh yeah, I can't wait for that whole card, champ. Everybody's been complaining about it, but I think it's actually pretty. It's a pretty good card. And I'm not saying ooh, it's a championship, no, but it's a good card. I'm gonna get some good fights, heavyweights. Somebody's getting knocked out, so I'm good with that. What else we got over here? All right, shout out to the chat. Chim, Clarissa Shields, UFC. I don't know. Tigre, what up? 2-time. Let's go, champ. Jams, órale. Bueno, pues. Ya sabes. And we here. Twitter, yo. So, pound for pound women's boxing. Skill for skill. Got Katie Taylor, Savannah Marshall, Cecilia Brækhus, Amanda Serrano at number 4. They got Clarissa Shields at number 5. At number 6, they got Chantel Cameron. Number 7, they have Alicia Baumgardner. Number 8, they got Michaela Mayer. 9, Jackie Nava. And number 10, Delphine Persoon. I don't know if I totally agree with this list. I'm going to have to put it up again. I don't know. Let me see some here. Yeah. Whoa, look at this guy. I don't know if I like that. What do you guys think about that list? List is looking at, I don't know. So I like this doing me pause. Gah! Shout out to C-Dub. Serrano, yeah, they got Serrano number 4, bro. I don't know. I'm going to have to post this up so you guys can see it up because, I don't know if I totally agree with that. But, it's not like it's crazy. But, I don't know. Michaela Mayer at number 8. Would you put Amanda Serrano? Would you put a Savannah Marshall ahead of Amanda Serrano? Could you? I'm going to put this list up again, champ. My bad. Listen, I'm trying here. I'm trying to do the do. But let me put it up again because, yeah, I don't know if you guys got to see the list. Matter of fact, I can't even pull it out right now for you guys. That's how crazy it is. Should have been able to pull it out. It's Alessia. Okay. I'm going to bring this up to you guys on the screen so you guys can see so you guys can see the list again. Sorry. That was a little too quick, but I got y'all. I got y'all right now. No worries. It's a pound for pound list. And shout out to Alessia Boxing because that's where I actually got to see it. I thought it was a good start, but, I don't know about it being super correct. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I totally agree with it. But maybe you guys think it's okay. I just thought Amanda Serrano might have been, at least at the top 2. You know what I'm saying? If you're talking about accolades and all that stuff, if you're really, really, really going to sit there and break it down, you would see that Amanda Serrano's done a lot. Fought in so many weight divisions. I don't know. But I'm putting up the list now, obviously. There it goes. Okay. We're going to open it up. And, yeah. Hope you guys can see it. Just kind of made it super huge. So, yeah, tell me what you think, man. That's the list they got up right now. I guess as a starting point sort of thing. So, let me let you... what's happening with Nestor Gibbs? SJ Fish 101. That's Pescado 101. Yeah, man. The Skipperoni is not around, but I'll be making an announcement tonight or later or tomorrow morning on the timeline that we got when he comes back. But yeah, let's keep it moving, y'all. Katie Taylor, Savannah Marshall, Cecilia Brækhus, Amanda Serrano, Clarissa Shields, and Chantel Cameron at 6. Alicia Baumgartner at 7. Michaela Mayer at 8. Are you okay with Michaela Mayer being at number 8? And then Jackie Nava at number 9. Delphine Pursoon. Are you okay with Clarissa Shields being 5, yo? I think that people are kind of like tying in her MMA career to her boxing career, because like Clarissa's like flawless in boxing. Like, what are y'all doing? Why is she number 5? She the Olympian. Like, what's going on? It's a secret. Bama bro. Chee! We out here, man. Listen, if y'all agree to disagree, please let me know. I'm actually going to try to do a poll, y'all. This is the only right way to do it, man. You know, I got to try to make a poll here. Going to exit real quick from the current browser, right? But I'm going to come back and see if I can come through and give y'all a poll. Let's hope. Let's hope I can do a poll here. All right. It's already okay. So it's already giving me a little issues. See, I'm trying, bro. I'm trying to give you that poll. She's twice undisputed. Serrano got a good deal. She's gonna keep fighting behind Paul, of course. Shout out to Christopher Jermaine. What up? Chee. Yeah, Steven, that's what I'm talking about. Clarissa's kind of low, champ. I don't know. I'm gonna try to see if I could give it a go here. Holy moly, computer's acting up too. It's too slow. Call it too slow. You gots to go. All right, I'm gonna try to sign in. Bam. Okay. While I do that, you guys gotta hold me down, I guess, cause I'm gonna try to do a poll. Obviously, there's some things I gotta do in order for me to be able to do this poll for y'all. But I already see it. I feel like y'all feel like me. Some of these names should be moved around a little bit, and it's just simple as that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if this works. If I could do this poll for y'all, we'll work it out with the poll. You know, it's the only way to go. Okay. Think I'm in, y'all. Think I'm in. All right. Okay, let's see. I'm typing out the poll right now to see if y'all feel like y'all could rearrange. Okay, 05. Okay, boom. Man, you guys are probably like, what is the Doomatron doing right now? I'm just trying to do the do, champ. Okay. Let me see. Reply to me. Boom, boom, boom. Claim business dismiss. Okay, I think I'm in, y'all. Think I'm in. And I'm going to be able to do this poll. So, let's go, champ. Reactivate it. But in the meantime, C-Dub, who Clarissa can fight on here better yet? Who can beat Clarissa? Clarissa's probably one of the toughest ones on this, if not the toughest on this list. Serrano is too small. I don't think that works out for Serrano. But yeah, see, create a post. Man, I should have been on this, man. I'm telling you. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and create a poll right now with the team activation. YouTube, bam. Let me check out the Skype, bro. Skype and light. Y'all ain't trying to come on. Y'all scared out here. Y'all scared to come on and shit. The Skipperoni dips. Y'all scared to come on. Champ. Alright. Where's the YouTube? I'll go to YouTube and activate the poll. Alright. Bam. I'm in, y'all. Poll time. Let's go, champ. Alright. Got it. Let's get back quickly. Alright. It's okay. Where's my poll settings, champ? Where's my polls? Champs. Thought I was going to be able to do a poll here. Now I can't even do a poll. Okay. Create. Let's see. Create a post. No. Alright, man. It looks like I can't do the poll. I did it the other day. I don't know what's going on or why I couldn't do it. Let's see. Toggle out. Top chat. Live chat. Yeah. Oh, man. Can't do it on this one, fellas. So, alright. Thought I was going to be able to do a poll, but I cannot do the poll. Don't know why. Don't know why. Alright. Anyway, if you disagree, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat what's going on with the list. Serrano, Two Small Shields, and Serrano. Melissa Odessa would be on my list. Yeah, shout out to Melissa, definitely. Obviously, she's probably hasn't had the limelight on her like these other girls, but yeah, Odessa's a tough competitor. Where's McCaskill? Thank you, CSS Voding. Thank you. I don't know why they be trying to play, why they acting like Jessica ain't the one? They got Cecilia Brækhus as number 3 in the pound for pound, but nowhere to be found do you see Jessica McCaskill. Shout out to CSS Varding, man. Davidian says you gotta do better, do me 100%. Hell yeah, I gotta do better, champ. Thing is that the keys weren't left to me. I had to hotwire the boat in order to get in it. So I don't know if you understand that parable, but yeah, trust me, it's been an adaptation. Like if you were thrown into the wild, champ. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they gave me the keys and said, "Hey, man, we took it for a drive a couple of times. You know, you're gonna be all right." Nah, Dumatron had to hotwire the boat and do a whole bunch of shit. So it's a learning curve. And yeah, I'll probably have it all worked out. You know, all the kinks worked out by Thursday. But that's the list they got: Katie Taylor, Savannah Marshall, Cecilia Brækhus, Amanda Serrano. I don't see Jessica McCaskill, so I mean, I don't know who Jackie Nava is. I'm not saying that Jackie don't belong up there. I'm just saying that for a champ, and I believe undisputed champ, you would, show a little more respect, and put her up there. But they got Jackie up there, and that's fine. Jackie's definitely a veteran. She's 41 years old. I mean, last fight she had was who? Oh, okay, she fought this last October, so against Mariana Juarez. Unanimous decision win for her. Listen, she's probably some tough girls, but she's fought mostly in Mexico. Hasn't fought too many times in America, so I don't know. Jessica McCaskill should have been up there. They wildin'. Ryan Rourke, what up, champ? He said I'm on L plates. Yeah, Canelo and his rigged fake fights will prevail. Yo, y'all be hating on Canelo, man. Y'all want me to flip it back to Canelo? Y'all hating that hard? His fake fights and shit. What the hell does that even mean? What does a fake fight look like, honestly? Like, I want to know. What does a fake fight look like? His rigged fake fights. I don't understand some of y'all. Y'all some hating ass dudes, bro. The guy keeps showing up time and time again. Hashtag free Nets, Bama Bo. Hell yeah, champ. I'm with that. I'm about to make an announcement in the morning. That's it. Tomorrow morning. I was just been holding on. You feel me? Orchestrated greatness. Cheer. Brandon Lenz. All right, man. So since it's kind of hard for the champ to get callers on, I'm gonna have to go into deep research mode and tech mode in order for me to be able to get you guys on, because I know usually you're used to calling on Block Talk, but the option to call through Skype is still here. I just nobody's calling in. If I go to callers, I'm about to hit y'all with the cut it right now. All right, so since nobody's in the call, okay, let's see. I think somebody might have came in. Nope, nobody's on the call. Damn, yes, y'all killing me, champ. Joe G. Valdez, chill, Chizzy. We will announce later. Junior Manuel, I'll let y'all know for real in the morning, no doubt. But I think that I'm going to have to say we're going to end the show right here, man. Power hour with the Doomatron, man, until I get these calls in sync, man, so everybody could call in. I'm trying to get people on the Skype, and nobody's available. So what I'm going to try to do is just try to figure this out so that I can have you guys call in, because solo dolo, Scarface no Manolo, but I am the Cholo, you know what I'm saying? So I'm keeping it moving. All right, so today's topics were Canelo Alvarez conquering the 175-pound division. Eddie Hearn, definitely feels like that would be a legend move for Canelo. Can he do it? A lot of us think he can, but it's a big risk on his way up to the fight with Makabu, cruiserweight. Anything can happen. Anthony Joshua versus Oleksander Usyk. Date not super set, but is definitely in April, as the articles and Eddie Hearn has said. So Kambosos is drawn out a poll, and so far Lomachenko's ahead in the poll on his Twitter. So go over to the George Kambosos Jr.'s Twitter, pick the fighter that you want him to fight next. I did the Haney, and I picked Haney. I want Devin Haney next for George Kambosos Jr. I think once Devin Haney has those belts, I think that's when shit's going to get real, I think Devin Haney's the guy that can hold on to those belts and really, make a run for a few title defenses. So I got my pick on Devin Haney. Again, man, this is the Power Hour with the Doomatron here on the Boxing Voice podcast radio show. The Skip is at a commish. Probably be making an announcement tomorrow morning to see what the timeline is looking like on his return. The king has returned, so to speak. So we'll see what I got for you guys tomorrow morning on that information. But again, thanks for tuning in. Hit the like button. Appreciate everybody who's joining me in this morning. I know it's sometimes a little difficult doing it in the morning, solo. No interviews yet to be scheduled. I got to get with the producer, see if we can start working some things out. Don't know if it was going to be long term or for a couple of weeks. That's why I've been kind of just cruising. But, of course, we're trying to bring back the normalcy of the show. So I'm going to try my best to do that. Again, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so that you know when we're going live, bringing you the best in boxing news and talk. Appreciate y'all. This is Alex Doomsday Linus, Alex_Doomsday_LAINEZ on IG. Catch me on Twitter, Alex Linus TBB. And we'll be back. If there's any breaking news, we'll be back this afternoon. Most definitely. Let's go, champ. Y'all have a blessed morning. Cheers.